No draw. Why?
No. Basket.
So aim right, closed, swing over to the right, from inside to out, and roll your hands over through impact. Easy. But hold on, in the real world, it's different. This lesson is not for the guy that drops it deep down on the inside and releases correctly through impact. That guy is not looking for a draw lesson. In most cases, the opposite. So why can't you play a draw? Come on, why not? I'll tell you why. Because you're standing wrong and your body's been programmed to react in the wrong way. Yep, that's right. You've got no chance. And I see this every day on the driving range. I mean, some days I can't even look. And all these quick fixes, I mean, it's just a load of... And it's not just you. Even elite tour players struggle with it.
I was playing with a really strong club face. I was aiming right and swinging right to basically try and counter that. So if I hit something 20 yards right, it would actually be a straight shot, and I didn't know that in myself.
If you can't physically play a draw shot, then there's a reason for it, and you're standing in your own way. So many amateur golfers aim way right, and when you do this, automatically your body will want to swing left to react and get back to the target. Now do yourself a massive favour and do a stance and alignment check, and don't make it easy for yourself. Go into the corner of the driving range or do a dynamic check in a real playing situation on the golf course. Now look at the direction of the ball to target line, which runs parallel to that of your feet. Everything will be clear to see. And don't tell me that's not you, because if you can't play a draw shot, then it's a real game changer. It's absolutely massive. If you stand directly behind the ball with both eyes directly to the target, then that's easy to align correctly. But as soon as you address the ball and turn your head, your right eye becomes stronger and your line of vision gets bent over to the right. Now from here, the world looks like a different place, and then we all naturally follow it. And from here, we want to react to get back to the target. Now the reason you physically can't play a draw shot, no matter how hard you try, is because you've practiced the wrong movements, and the muscle memory is so underestimated. The muscle memory is so strong, and you have to shock your body. You have to do the complete opposite. Now this is absolutely massive. I want you to do the opposite. Don't stand to the right, align yourself more to the left, way left. Aim at, let's say, the left edge of the fairway or green, or a greenside bunker on the left. Now from wrong to perfect never works. You've got to overshoot, and then we're going to shock your body, and then you can work back to straight. I like to start hitting shots with feet together because you take the body out, simplifying things, and you'll feel everything. You have much more body awareness. It also stops you from cheating and throwing your body in to compensate. If you do that, the only person you're cheating is yourself. Now a great way to go about it is to mix things up. Play a few shots with your feet together and then try a few with the feet wider apart. All I want you to do now is to swing out towards the right and hit the ball straight right. let's say the right edge of the fairway or green or a greenside bunker on the right, a big push over to the right. Yes, this is overdone, but this is what we want at first. We're going to exaggerate it and then learn the skill and fine tune it. Always swing towards a target and never into no man's land. Select a target, and without a target, you've got absolutely nothing to learn. So now we're talking, we're in business, because you've got no choice but to attack the ball from inside to out instead of outside to in, because you're aiming left and swinging over to the right. Wow, I mean, that is powerful. It may take a while to get used to because your body is programmed to pull it left. It's going to be a fight as you reprogram your body. Once you can do this consistently, you can start to reel the ball flight back to straight, back to the target, more to the left, with the rotation and the draw spin. Now your grip, this is normally where it all starts, but don't overdo this and kill it. I've seen this so many times, and if your grip is already fine or actually strong, then don't touch it. To achieve a closed club face through impact, you could strengthen your grip, whereby both hands turn more to the right at address. With a strong grip, if you just let your hands and arms hang down naturally from your body, then you'll see the club face is now closed. This is how it will be at impact, perfect for a draw. This works because your hands and arms will always want to find their natural position through impact. Now if a grip change doesn't work for you, then you've got to give your release a jump start. The release is just a fancy word for the rotation of the hands and arms through impact. Now the release doesn't just happen at impact. I mean, that's way too late. And if your hands and arms are not used to moving in this way, then you've got to introduce the release pretty much as you start down from the top. Now if you think about a topspin in tennis, you don't just turn your hand, arm and racket at impact. No, it happens during the swing, way before impact, and that's the same with a draw in golf. Some golfers like to think about the right hand turning over the left, and others prefer to think about the club head turning and closing before and through impact. Try both and see what fits your hands best. As you start to introduce the release, you'll see the ball flight changing and reeling back in towards the target. If the spin is too strong, then ease back a bit on the release or change your grip. To some of you, hitting shots with your feet together sounds crazy, but it heightens the sensation of your swing direction and how the club face is working in the swing. It's more of a controlled environment, which is great when you're practicing. So mix things up again and play shots with your feet together and with a normal stance, and you'll really benefit. So once you've got to grips with it and your body has learned to integrate those new movements into those bones of yours, then it's time to fine-tune your alignment. So just a quick recap, you've got two targets, one for your body and club face alignment. Yes, your club face alignment is aiming left of the flag, the actual target. Yes, it's closed in relation to the target, but this is a great way to introduce the feeling of a different club face alignment at address and into your swing, and also helps to get that release of yours going. But now that you're drawing it nicely, to refine the shot, your stance and club face alignment start to move more to the right, back in the direction of the flag or the actual target, the place you want the ball to finish. It takes a little adjustment and you'll start to notice that the draw is more refined and no longer slinging in from right to left. I always recommend that my pupils stand slightly left in relation to the target because your body will always want to react and get back to the target, and you'll swing down from inside to out. If you watch the majority of tour pros, you'll see that the ball starts to the right because they're actually aiming left and swinging out towards the right. If the fairway is, let's say, 40 meters wide and you aim up the middle and push or pull it, then you've only got 20 meters either side to play with. If you do what a tour player does and aim up the left edge of the fairway or green and swing out to the middle or the flag, then you've just doubled your landing area and you've got 40 meters to play with. Just think how you naturally roll a ball, throw a ball, play tennis, kick a ball. Your body is open in relation to the target and nobody even questions it. This encourages an in-out downswing path and eliminates just about all the common amateur golfer swing faults and poor shots that I see all day long on the driving range in the real world.
I wanna make you shake, make you sweat, make you I wanna make you move, make you groove, make you...
Now if you can't draw it, the chances are you're aiming right and swinging left. So do the opposite and aim left and swing right and get that club head of yours working.
Cracking shot, Lucy. It's on the green, mate. Easy.
I can feel it somewhere inside, haunting like a drug I keep on wanting. There's a love that fits so perfect, it's hard to believe.